the diabetes, the people who is using insulin in our setting. So actually, I remember that when I was working in Europe, I had a very good device that they put in that. And actually, we have all the information for all day and all night. And that is very important for the person and also for us to manage the diabetes. So we need a solution, we need that.
Thank you. Yeah, I hear your problem, but we tried it in MSF. We did. We had some problems. It wasn't completely adapted for us, but more important, it was too expensive for us to use everywhere. But I hear what you're saying. It sounds like you need an innovative answer, something that's low cost, adapted for settings, easy and user-friendly for clinicians and parents. We'll investigate.
For blood glucose monitoring in humanitarian settings. So to approach this challenge, our little friends here are going to follow 3 different paths. Those different paths
are human CGMs, local CGM, and free tech. Okay. And those 3 paths are the 3 main pillars are possible solutions.
Existing glucose monitoring technology for continuous glucose monitoring remains too expensive. We need to bring the prices down by engaging advocacy organizations like MSF Hackccess and by supporting and promoting patient-led advocacy to put pressure on companies to bring down pricing.
In the second part, we're going to look at alternative CGMs in development, ideally low-cost ones. We're going to do this in a number of ways. A thorough analysis of the market, identifying key companies with who it might be useful to follow up.
Then we're going to assess them against the target product profile developed in a thorough process by the Foundation for Innovative and New Diagnostics, otherwise known as FIND.
And then in the last step, we can follow up with any companies that seem they're developing a product that can be useful for our needs and engage with them at early stages.
Okay, so for low resource, like cost-effective solutions, we like these technologies because we feel these are non-invasive, like these are less painful and not less stigmatizing. So for the skin electrical technology, this is just like a patch. So this will be very helpful for in our setting. Another we have the infrared sensing. So this is also, it doesn't require much power and it has its own goodness on that. And then the next one is the optical technology, which we are most familiar with. This is very promising because a lot of companies are working on that. So what's the next step forward? So we assess all these devices with the finding what we have from the FIND target product profile, and then try to check the accuracy and see and try to understand what will be the pricing options for them and finalize the next steps. Thank you.
Let's follow these 3 paths to make it possible.
And from MSF, we call to let's work together, because access to new health technologies is not a luxury, it's a right.